What's up, everybody? It's Bella. Welcome back to God of War. Where we left off, we are trying to hunt a boar with our good boy Atreus, so I'm just going to let Kratos jump right into it, and then we will continue the story. This is kind of what I was also talking about, how a lot of the boss fighters are just the same bosses, but different skins, different names. Yeah, so this is pretty much the same troll, I think it was, that we fought earlier, just, slightly different. Also one thing that I do like in this game that I don't know if a lot of people talk about is the fact that your side character, your sidekick Atreus, is actually a usable character. Not in a sense that you physically play as him from his perspective, but you do get to like shoot bows, and it helps a lot. At least the way I use it, because I use him all the time, because I like being able to stun enemies, and I'm a very big distance person, as you can tell with stuff like this, because I'm not very good at up close hand-to-hand combat, as you can see. But I wish more games made it so that way the side character, like their sidekick, their friend, whoever it may be, is actually useful versus they're just there for story purposes. Like, I wish it was more helpful for gameplay, which I feel like this game does a good job at, and I hope that they do more in God of War Ragnarok, because I think that'd be really fun to try and see Atreus become more independent, but also help us more. I think that'd be really cool to see. Another thing that this game does is throw a lot more than just one type of enemy at you at once, which I actually kind of like the way this game does it, because a lot of times you just have to do the same enemy over and over again. It's very easy to learn their moves, but when you have more than one, you have to think on the fly a little bit more. You have to be more precise with what you're doing. I don't necessarily like having a boss fight with a bunch of smaller enemies thing, but generally speaking, I do like having more than one enemy in the same arena area, whatever you want to call it. Alrighty, so I just kind of went around, defeated. There was one more enemy, which kind of was weird that there was one more smaller enemy, but just opened up the other chest real quick, and I got an Apple of Eden, which upgrades my maximum health, which is really cool, because I clearly need all the health I can get.
Boy, I hear your animal ahead.
I knew it was a boar.
Shoot when you're ready. Remember, draw to your chest. The wild boar's hide is thick.
But I hit it, didn't I? I did what you said and it looked like it bounced off. Could the boar be magical?
What do you think?
It looked weirder than any boar I've ever seen.
Get after it then.
I love how throughout their journey, Kratos is trying to teach his boy lessons and is trying to make him smarter, wiser, and just overall better at everything that he does, and I really enjoy that. I love how Kratos is asking his son Atreus, what do you think about it? What do you think about the boar? Do you think it's magical? What's your opinion on it? I really, really like how he does that. Also, when he's talking to his son in these situations, he gets eye level with him for the most part, or at least from what I remember. And I feel like that's very important that a lot of people don't do, is to get eye level with kids. I feel like that's a very important thing to do, especially when you're teaching them. I feel like that's a good thing to do to try and prove, like, hey, we're equal right now. So I really enjoy that. I like how Kratos is trying his best to be a father. He's not like, he hasn't won any Dad of the Year awards, probably won't anytime soon, but he's doing the best job that he can, and that's all anyone can ask for. He's not doing a hell of a lot better than he did with his first kid, that's all I gotta say.
Look! It's squeezed under that pillar! I got it. Elbow up, steady hand, relax. Accuracy over speed. Yes!
Do not lose it.
Oof, Kratos is not happy with his boy right now. His boy was way too excited about finally getting the boar that he dropped his knife. Not just any knife, it's the knife that his mother, that was his mother's, that he had gotten at her pyre. Also, where is the boy?
Boy!
Kratos just thinks Spartan kicking his way is the best way to do it. That's because I'm still using a broken controller at this point. But I love the slow desperation you get in his voice, like when he can't find his son.
I found him!
Atreus!
He's slowing down!
Wait for me, boy!
Father, over here!
Atreus!
Where are you? What did you do? I'm sorry.
Atreus!
I love when Kratos goes into dad mode. He like hears someone with his son that doesn't sound happy. He's like, oh shit, like I gotta go help my son. He books it to him. Also, we get to meet a new character.
No, we belong to anyone.
He doesn't. He's my friend.
I don't know if it's just my memory not quite working
Then
right,
help
but for
fix
some
this.
reason I remember
Hold
there
here,
being
please.
like a
Hold on,
boar
he said
in
he's losing
mythology
blood.
that was like kind of important
Last
to a
of his
specific
kind in all the
person.
realm, and you shoot
So
him. You
I
needed
feel like
food?
if you know a lot about mythology, it's very easy to pick up on who is who. We don't learn this person's name until
I'm
way
so
later.
sorry.
Keep that pressure on.
You
Ruin's
know,
mine.
like,
I've kept a close
yeah,
eye.
I'm trying to think of
Will
what
he
if there
die?
is a boar
I
in
will not
mythology.
let
If you know,
him.
let me know in the
You-
comments because I
the arrow
can't
cut a
remember,
tideway inside
and
him.
I don't
Find
feel like
both
looking it
ends
up.
and
But I
hold them
probably will in
tight.
10 minutes.
Start with the left side. Grab it and hold.
You can tell how much Kratos has
Now the
changed by
right
the fact
side.
that this
Hold it
random
together.
stranger who
Now
don't
pull
know
them
her
together.
name
Line them up.
is telling Kratos what to do, and he's just going along with it. Normally he'd be like, "No, fuck off! Like I'm not doing that." So like I love the character development, love the growth, Kratos.
You're a witch.
I can't
Boy,
finish
you
the
can't just be
evening here.
calling people
home
witches.
was
Like,
just
come
beyond
on
the
now.
trees there.
Did your mother teach you
You're
anything
carrying
while I was away?
He must not die. Good. He seems stable and calm for now. Great thought. This way.
I feel like this area of the game is one of the prettier areas. Like, if once we come under this little area,
That
it's
bow's a
just
little big
bright
for you, isn't it?
red and orange.
Mother
It's very
made-
fall, and fall is one of my favorite
I've never
seasons
seen
out of the
one of
whole
these
year.
woods.
I love fall.
She
Fall and
must
spring are my
miss you
two
when you
favorites.
come home.
So this just is giving me fall vibes, and I am loving
dead.
it.
We're taking her ashes to the highest peak in the realms.
Boy, you can't just be blurting out our
switch.
freaking information. Like, you just can't be doing that. Even Kratos
sorry
is like, dude,
for
what
your
the hell?
loss.
Like, shut up. You can't be telling everybody your business. She could be evil for all we know. Like, we don't know her like that. Come on now. You should know better than that. Look at this boar. This boar is
We're
just
here.
like, just let
We
me
live in a
die,
tree.
please. Like, I don't want to do
Not
this right
in
now.
it.
Oh my god, I love
Below
this
it.
part. Love this part. It's so cool, so cool.
Look!
Hi, buddy. I love how, like, the game, because before you had these super massive, like, boss fights, and I love it, and you don't really get that, like, scale-wise anyway, but you still get that sense of scale with, like, moments like this, and another
friendly?
moment that we won't get to in this episode, but hopefully in the next
Boy.
one. I love how it's just,
I
like,
promise
these
you,
huge
be
creatures
safe.
that are actually friendly. I really like that. Also, there's more deer! That looks like the one we hunted earlier. Sorry we killed your cousin. My guy. That didn't make any sense, but you know what I
It
mean.
won't hurt anyone.
Hi, buddy!
Quickly. Place him on the stave there. Keep him still.
You live alone?
It's better this way.
Yeah, my father doesn't like people either.
Boy,
Well, you don't.
Kratos is just airing out all of
Still,
Kratos'
before he
dirty
hurts himself.
laundry. Wow.
Good. Easy. Rest now. I need 2 more things. Fresh red root grows just behind the house. Can you pull a cluster?
I love how he looks to his dad. He's like, is this okay if I go do this? Also,
else?
she waits for the boy to be gone to say anything.
I know you're a god. None
Like,
of this
how
realm,
do
but
you
there's
know
no
that, though?
mistaking it.
Like, how do you know that?
He doesn't know, does he? About your true nature? Or his own?
that is none of your concern.
The gods
Yeah,
of
like, it
these
ain't your
realms don't
business,
take
lady.
kindly
Like,
to
why
outsiders,
why do you
trust me.
care?
I know. When they find you, and they will,
You're
They'll
lucky
make
I
things
helped you, and yeah,
difficult.
you're getting all up in mind of
The
my
boy
boy's
will want
business.
answers.
Like,
That will be my problem.
hi, buddy.
You cannot
I love how this
protect
is
him
framed. Like,
forever.
oh my god, the cinematic of this is so cool. It's like
You're right.
framing the boy. Oh, that looks
Doesn't
so cool.
concern me.
Wow, I'm such a geek.
I also need lamb's cress. Do you mind? It's a white petal flower in my garden. Just a handful.
Fine.
Oh my god, if you've seen the behind the scenes
Lamb's
of this,
cress.
oh my, or like the, I don't know what it was, it's like bloopers, behind the scenes, whatever, where Kratos is like, lamb's crest, I'm the fucking god of war, and it's the funniest thing in the world. Oh my god, it's so funny. I wish they would have kept that, because that so sounds like something Kratos would say, but also not, because I feel like if he did say it, it'd be like in his head, or like very, very mumbled. Look how pretty this looks. That's such a nice, vibrant, rich red. That looks so pretty. Okay, let's go get the lamb's crest. Don't know where the hell he puts it, but you know, game logic. I remember the very first time I played this, I went there because I thought that was the lamb crest. That's just fish on a stick. So, yeah, I'm a smart person, I promise. You having trouble there without your knife?
Would this
Good
help?
thing we got it for you.
I dropped it?
When you were chasing the animal.
What's wrong with me? If I lost it, then...
You did lose it.
I'll take better care of it from now on.
Ah, exactly what I need.
So he's gonna live?
Yes.
Then we are leaving.
Wait.
Damn, Kratos, you really don't waste time,
Not
do
without
you?
thanks.
He's like, yeah, we're done with whatever we're doing here. Let's fucking go. Never even here to stay in the first place, but oh, he's like, what the fuck is this?
You want solitude? This mark will hide you from those who might make your journey difficult.
Sweet, thank you. It's never quite understood or like said what this is. It's kind of implied, but like still, I wish it would have been like, what is this? What does it do specifically? Oh, that's such a mom thing.
Luina. Hemele.
Okay, so this basically means
There's a
that the
shortcut
turtle
below
ported,
the
I think
house
it's
that
ported,
leads safely out of these woods.
sat down, so
Follow
we
this
were able to
path
get
down.
through this door.
Then head towards daylight.
Will we see you again?
As much or as little as you like. Now get out of here.
Yay! She's
boy.
such a mom, like my goodness. No words said, just head nods.
This underground passage.
Oh,
should
yeah.
put you back
We
on
get
your
this,
path
which
to
is
the
basically like a
mountain.
compass that points
Just
us
use
in the
the
direction that we need to go.
Wait.
I like it because it
And take
doesn't just be
this.
like, hey, it's
You can
this
use
way.
it to orient
So the best way I
yourself
can
and
put it is
navigate
the
the way.
like Far Cry,
It will
right? It
always
just, you
steer
put on
you
the map,
towards your
that's where you gotta
goals.
go, right? This says, okay, you gotta go left, but then once you get to that point where you gotta go left, it tells you to go straight and then right, or whatever, for example, which I really like. Also, there is a bunch of stuff here that we can do, but that's stuff, like, this is a place that we come back to multiple times, so I'm not gonna really worry about any of that. I think I get, like, one thing here, but I'm not really gonna worry about any of it until we have all the necessary tools and equipment to, you know, do everything. Also, these things are so freaking annoying. These enemies are not quite as annoying as the Revenants, but they're still
Mom used to tell me
not
that we must have
awful.
some
I
way
don't
of
like
getting
them.
back to the surface when the turtle's standing.
Keep looking.
Okay, so this was kind of important. It was this little thing that I found that we can use. Basically, when we use it, it just gives us a little bit of health. I felt like that was kind of important. I didn't want you guys to like see me using it and not understand what the hell it was. So yeah.
Now we'll get to the mountain quick. I just can't believe I'm here during all this. There was a time I thought I'd never leave our woods, or even my own bedside.
You are not to blame for your sickness.
Oh, I know. I guess I'm just saying. This is great. There's the mountain. Look how close we are.
We flow into seawater.
How do you know?
Do you not smell it?
If that smells the sea stinks.
I love the conversations that he has that they have in the boat. We'll have more of those later on, but I love how Atreus is like, I didn't think I'd ever leave my bed, and Kratos is like, wasn't your fault. Oh my goodness,
That's right.
it's so cool.
I never thought
Oh,
you'd
the
listen
sense of
when
scale
Mother
in this
spoke
is
to dogs.
beautiful.
I seldom did. Did she
And then
speak of
Kratos
one
is like,
with
do
female
you not,
Oh.
do you not smell
That
the
sounds
ocean?
like Baldur.
And
Oh,
Atreus hadn't been
And
out of his,
Aesir god.
barely was
Son
out of
of
his
Odin and
woods.
Frigg.
Like, this is the first time being out of his woods, let alone
That's right.
towards in water. So
Why
I
do
think
you
that's
ask?
really cool.
I see runes there. This chest. Can't quite make it out. It reads, sacrifice your arms to the center of the water. Awaken again the cradle of the world. What? Throw our weapons into the water? Guess that won't be a problem for you. Are you gonna do it?
The axe did not return. Hang on, boy! What is this?
Hi, buddy. This is so fucking cool. Oh my god. I love how Kratos is also like in front of his boy because he doesn't know if this is like a good person or a bad, like good or bad guy. He doesn't know if he's like friendly or not. Oh my goodness. This is so freaking cool.
I am! This is great!
Oh my god, I'm so giddy watching this again. I would think the experience this game for the first time again.
Yeah! Mom said he's friendly!
What does it say?
Kratos is like, this thing talks? Oh, this is so freaking cool. He's massive. And also Atreus just like pushes his head over a little bit. He's like, I see.
That was amazing!
Oh, that was fucking amazing. That looks so cool. Also, he wants
Wait,
some of the water.
there's a shipwreck way over there. See that?
That is Jormungandr, the
And there's
world
a statue
serpent.
of Thor. Except I can see a lot more of him now.
The water dropped, and the serpent rose.
Oh, that must be why the beach wasn't there before, see? And there's the mountain. Look it, that building leads from the foot of the mountain to that golden temple.
It was all just under the surface.
Except for the statue. Good thing, huh? There's even a dock. There, next to the flag. We're going to the dock first, right?
I felt so
We'll be the
bad
first
because I'm like,
people
oh my
to
god, I
walk
woke this
Who knows how
poor
long?
serpent up
You
from his
know that
sleep. Oh
serpent.
my goodness.
He's one of
I
the
was thinking
giants.
about getting a
He's so
Jormungandr
big,
tattoo
he's
like
wrapped around
all
the
over
whole
my
world
body,
and bites his
specifically
own
on my
tail.
arm. I
An
think that'd be so
exaggeration.
freaking cool. But I'm also
I
like,
don't know.
maybe not.
Pretty
'Cause
big
that's a
to me.
huge fucking tattoo. That would be a lot of time and money.
How long do you think this has been here?
A very long time.
Is this the way to the mountain?
It would seem.
If it isn't the bearded
First off,
beast
talk about convenient that he is here.
got
Second off, I love how
something for
Jesus.
Brock?
I love how Kratos instantly goes for his axe.
But
He's
how
like,
did you-
because he hears a
None of
voice,
your
but he doesn't know
fucking
who it is.
business.
It takes
Now
him a second
get
to
in here.
realize that,
I
which I
got
think is
something
really cool.
for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot. I saw it first.
Okay. What do you think he wants?
To test our patience.
When word gets out about my new shop, folks will finally come out of hiding. They'll be clawing all over each other just to catch a whiff of my wares. You watch. You rush around like that everywhere? Yeesh. Catch! The pile of rocks there? With that key of Yggdrasil, you can open a magic door to the branches of the World Tree. A shortcut between the realms. If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me quick. But it's only one way. Straight back here and nowhere else. And whatever you do, never, ever throw yourself over the edge of the path, lest you want death.
Yeah, I don't see us wanting that.
So basically we got a one-way fast travel, which, thank God, because when I first saw this game, I was like, crap, am I going to have to fast travel? Like, not fast travel. Is there going to be any fast travel? Am I just going to have to walk everywhere? Because that'd be cool, but at the same time, like, that is just a lot of time. I'm not the biggest fan of just, like, walking everywhere in games, even though sometimes I like exploring the scenery, but other times I'm like, I just want to get to where I'm going to go. Like, I don't want to deal with any of this right now. Like, come on, man. Alrighty, we're getting a little bit closer to the mountain. Slowly but surely we're making our way there. There it is in the background. Also, hi, Jormungandr. How you doing, buddy? Oh, he's so cool. Yeah, we're just heading our way there. Kratos is like moonwalking. Don't know why I'm doing this right now. But we're just gonna head inside and see what it has to offer. And there we just saw a test worm go into the ground. I don't know if that's mentioned yet. Just doing this little fight, and then we're gonna just, you know, head on our way.
Here, boy. Another one.
Look! It's the world serpent. He's so much bigger than I imagined.
I like when optional
Oh,
things
look.
in games
He bit
give
Lord.
you like backstory and context to what's going on. For example,
Looks
if
like.
you're not really a big mythology person, you might not know who Jormungandr is, and finding these shrines kind of tells you who they are and what their importance is, and their story, which I think is really cool. And I wish more games had collectibles
Poison.
that related to the lore. Sometimes you just find stuff, like for example in Uncharted, you find stuff, but it's not really, you know, worth it. It's just kind of stuff to collect. It doesn't really provide any intel, or like shows you part of the story, which is kind of weird. Also, we find these things that we learn about in just a moment.
Oh, what were those things? They smell awful.
Your mother called them scorn poles. Poison magic. She was the one who showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching you something.
Yes.
They don't talk about the mom as much. I wish, that's one aspect I wish they did, is they talked about the mom a little bit more, and I understand why they don't, but I feel like they need it. And when they do talk about her, you can feel the heart coming, and I really like it. Also, time for a new character.
Sure is foggy
Meaning
here.
a lot.
Another dwarf. Should we...
No. He is of no consequence.
Hi, excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, well, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
I kind of think this is really sweet. Like, you can
It
tell
was
this
my
man ain't a
mother's.
fighter, but he's like, I'll fight for
She
her
left
honor
it
even though I'll
father before
probably
she
die.
died.
Also, them talking about the mom makes me sad. I wish they talked about her more.
Faye's dead? I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman. Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother. The other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
Yes. Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is
Oh.
filthy. Okay then. I will just. Oh. 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 Oh, is that dried blood? Oh.
So, what were you working on?
Oh, that. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure trove of rare resources. Once I mine it, I'll need a way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
Alright, I didn't buy anything from his shop. There wasn't really anything that I wanted, nor could I afford. But I did find another Northern chest where we got another Horn of Blood Mead, which is pretty cool and I really like. Just fought some enemies, and I am actually going to leave it there. In the next episode, hopefully I will get my face cam all figured out and sorted, because as much as I like editing this way, it just makes everything a big hassle. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully in the next episode we get it all sorted out. But as always, my name is Bella. Hope to see you guys in the next one, and peace.